it slides right back up again.
那么然后你再双击那
The
个
team
回
even
到
took
这个
the
界
sleep
面。
wake button from the top and moved it to the right-hand side, so that's easy to press as well, all
那么我们
one-handed.
把这个电源键放
So
到了
the
右
team has done a
边，所以
great
说
job
你
building
单
beautiful
手操作更加
displays
的方
with
便
a。lot of
所
pixels,
以说我
making
们有
it a
更好的
thinner
显示
iPhone
屏，
than ever
更加
before,
的纤
making
薄，
it
有
easier
更
to
多的
use
像素，
one-handed.
而且你可以单
So
手
what
方
about
便
all
的
that
操
great
作。
software you already
那
have?
么我们所
We
有
all
非常
love
好
our
的软
apps.
件呢，我们
And
都
I'm
是
really
很喜
proud to tell
欢。
you the App
我
Store
们的应
now
用程
has
序现在
over
我们的 App Store 当
1.3
中呢有
million
超过
applications.
130万个应用。
And
有
easier
更
to
多的
use
像素，
one-handed.
而且你可以单
So
手
what
方便
about all
的
that
操
great
作。
software you already
那
have?
么我们所有
We
的
all
非常
love
好
our
的软
apps.
件呢，我们
And
都
I'm
是
really
很喜
proud to tell
欢。
you the
我
App
们
Store
的应
now
用程
has
序现在
over
我们的 App Store 当中呢有
1.3
超过
million
130
applications.
万个应用。
And
有
easier
更
to
多的
use
像素，
one-handed.
而且你可以单
So
手
what
方便
about all
的
that
操
great
作。
software you already
那
have?
么我们所有
We
的
all
非常
love
好
our
的软
apps.
件呢，我们都
And
是
I'm really
很喜
proud to all those apps are built with Xcode, and the team at Apple has made sure that Xcode takes advantage of these new displays with automatic layouts, easier than ever to make your software scale across them. But what about all those apps that haven't been updated yet, don't know anything about these displays? Well, here's what happens. They just work. So we have an iPhone 5S on the left, 6 in the middle, and again 6 Plus on the right. This is the CNN app before it has been updated to take advantage of these displays. Built into iOS is now a desktop-class scaler, technology that makes this software look beautiful on different size displays. And so the text is sharp, the colors are beautiful, it all just works. And if a developer wants to take advantage of these big displays, as we have with our apps, and do special work, as CNN is doing, you can create even more incredible apps with more density of content. CNN's doing that for the 6 and the 6 Plus in their app, and they're creating a new horizontal view as well, with 2 panels to take advantage of these large displays. So developers, all their apps can work, and they can do some exciting new things with them too. So those are the new Retina HD displays in the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus. That alone makes these phones amazing, but that doesn't come close to telling the story of why these are the best phones ever made. So what else? Next, the chip inside. A new generation chip, the Apple A8. This is a 64-bit chip, our second generation. It has 2 billion transistors. The A7 had 1 billion, so it's a lot more. It's built with a new 20-nanometer process. Why does that matter? Well, it lets us make 2 billion transistors in a chip that has 2. These are larger. They have more than the 5S. In fact, the 6 has 38% more pixels. The 6 Plus, 185% more pixels than the 5S. So huge displays packed with pixels. But here's the real magic. They're done in phones thinner than anything we have ever made. iPhone 6. It's just 6.9 millimeters thin compared to 7.6 for the 5S. And the 6 Plus 7.1, both thinner than any phones we've ever made. That took an incredible amount of engineering. Stunning displays, larger, more pixels, but thinner than ever before. And they are incredible at imaging all your content. The contrast is higher, the blacks are darker, the angle of view is broader. Your photos look gorgeous, and there's more to see on each of them. The text is incredible too, even sharper and more of it. You can see here in the Messages app, the iPhone 6 displays more than before, and the 6 Plus displays more, and there's extra room there, so we put your friends' faces right there front and center. And when you turn them in landscape, we show more as well. And we took special advantage of the iPhone 6 Plus because of all those pixels to do some new things with our apps. So for example, the Messages app now has a new horizontal 2-up display. Your weather shows more of your day. Stocks. With the iPhone 6 Plus, the keyboard takes advantage of the display area to give you some more keys. For example, dedicated keys for cut, copy, and paste. There's even a new horizontal home screen view if you like to work this way, with your dock along the right-hand side. So we do everything to take great advantage of these huge displays. and
展
make them
现出我
more
们充分利
capable.
用了大屏手机的更多的空间，让大家能够
Now,
更好
one
的
of
利
the
用这些功
things
能。
the teams worked on is to help you
那我
not only
们做了很
feel
多的工
great in
作
your hands with these phones,
让
but
这
make
些
it
手机不
easier
仅
to
手持感
use,
非常的棒，而且
one-handed.
用起来非常的方
With
便。
iOS 7 last
那
year, we
在
introduced a new
iOS
gesture,
7当
a
中呢，我们推
side
出了
swipe
新的手
gesture,
势，那就是
thinking ahead to these
滑
phones
动。
and knowing that you'd want to use them
那
here,
么大家
and with the curved display that would feel really nice to slide from left to right.
从左到右
So,
滑
for
动非常的
example,
方便。
if
比
you're
如
in
说
Safari,
在 Safari 的方
with
便。
iOS 7 last
那
year, we
在
introduced a new
iOS
gesture,
7当
a
中呢，我们推
side
出了
swipe
新的手
gesture,
势，那就是
thinking ahead to these
滑
phones
动。
and knowing that you'd want to use them here. And there are great new cameras in both iPhone 6 and 6 Plus. And people love taking photos with their iPhone for good reason. Here's an example. National Geographic photographer Jim Richardson took this photo in the Scottish Highlands with an iPhone. I mean, it's a beautiful photo. He's taken many more. And he and all of us will take even better photos with the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus because there's an all-new iSight camera in it. It's an 8-megapixel iSight camera. It has Apple's innovative True Tone flash. There's large 1.5 micron pixels. Has a fast more. And he and all of us will take each 2.2 aperture, but most importantly, there's a new generation iSight sensor in it to take better photos. It's packed with 8-megapixel iSight technologies. Let me just tell you one. It's called Focus Pixels. What are those? Let's look inside at the sensor inside the iSight camera. And you'll see these dedicated pairs of focus pixels. And what they do, they have little shutters on them. They read the called as the lens moves in and out, it can tell whether that object is in phase or out of phase. This is called phase detection autofocus. It's a technology used by high-end DSLRs. It's the best way to do fast autofocus. And now the iPhone 6 and 6 Plus have it. And they can focus almost twice as fast of the previous generation. And there's so many more things a sensor can do to take beautiful photos. It has great new generation tone mapping. It has beautiful noise reduction. It all adds up to incredible photos. Plus have it. And they can focus almost twice as fast of the previous generation. So let me show you a couple taken right with an iPhone 6, straight off the camera. And there's so many more things a sensor can do to take beautiful photos. It has great new generation tone mapping. It has beautiful noise reduction. It all adds up to retouching. People love taking portrait photos with their iPhone. This is a great one. Exposure is beautiful. The skin tone is really lovely. Great photo. Here's another portrait. He's smiling if you can't tell. The skin tones are perfect. You have to trust me on that. People also love taking macro photos. Here's a beautiful one of a California monarch drone. It's really lovely. Great photo. Here's another portrait. He's smiling if you can't tell.